Alright, welcome back to Krabby Dice, and let's finish off the Blighted Terror bounty over here. So this is the third one, which is called Blight Found, and this is going to end the bounty. Alright, so just a slight warning here. If you've been following this bounty that I've been going through, my characters have changed quite a bit because this is the third time I'm going through it to try to finally kill this guy. And you know what, if I don't kill him this time, I'm not going to do it again, so this is the video that I'm going to release. Okay, so this is a really hard mission, especially when the brute comes out. You do need to have a lot of conviction checks, so he's going to toss you in these pits over and over again. Alright, so this is a pretty simple map. It's going to be 4 tiles, it's going to be 2 animates. We're going to have the Blight that's going to start in the corner over here. And let's just get ready to go. There's a lot of pits on the field. Alright, so I already did the first and second mission with the new crew that I have. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right, let's let's shuffle these in. Let's give it a good cut. Now, because my guys are so upgraded, I know at the beginning, if you watched the first bounty, I had suggested to do it after the Aisling fight. You know what? Hold it off even more. Do it in later on in chapter 3, where you guys are going to get even better and much better weapons and much better stuff to take these guys down. All right, because they're kind of hard to do. All right, so let's do it. So it looks like my Elfie's going to go first, then Nightingale, then the Blight, then Patrick, then Zeke, then the Animate, and then Remy, which kind of sucks. I actually wanted Remy to go first because she can fly over and attack the Animates right away. Alright, so let's start off with Elfie. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Here we go. By the way, I'm leaving Rook at home. I'm going to be playing with Patrick, Nightingale, Zeke, and Remy. Alright, so Elfie, you know, she's my summon. She's like a mage. She has Gore Shot, gives out barrier, gives out dodge tokens, all that stuff. I think that's what she's going to start off doing first. First thing she's going to do, she's going to spend 1 to exhaust herself to give out a barrier token. These are nice to have, extra defense. And let's give the first one to Remy. Just give her some extra armor. Then she's going to spend her last 2 SP. By the way, that was supposed to give her damage whenever she uses that ability. So it's going to be 1 damage. And then she's going to do Invigorate, which is the ability right over here, which you can't really see. It's off screen. It's going to cost her 2 SP. It's going to give her another damage, so she's already at 2, and that's going to give out a dodge token to somebody. And I think I'm going to go give a dodge token to, let's see, who's going to activate first and go attack? I think I'm going to give it to Nightingale. Sure, why not? Sounds like a plan. Okay, and there you go, pretty much done. All right, the Nightingale is going to go up next. Now where is she? She's over here. Essentially at the start of the mission, the threat range of this guy, the Blight Guardian, who's under over here, is movement of 4 and a range of 6. So if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can almost think of it like this massive square. If we are basically anywhere in this square, he's going to activate, move up, and attack us. So my strategy is basically send that group up here, take this guy out, send a group down here, take this guy out, and we should be fine. All right, so where's Nightingale? She's here. Let's see, she's got a bow, so I don't mind moving up close and personal over here to aim at this guy. Actually, thinking logically, if you look at his card, his most powerful effect is when somebody is in his SOI. So you either want to be adjacent to him, so he attacks you in melee and then walks away, or farther than his SOI, so he has to move closer to you and then range attack you. So I think, let's see, can I make it the whole way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be 7 movement, or I can just move and jump right over here. My range is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 will be fine. There's no hindering terrain in my way, so that's probably the best move. All right, so let's spend 1 to move and 2 to attack. 1, 2. All right, I'm only going to move 2 spaces. Now I do have to do an agility check for the jump there, but my agility is really high. It's 5, so I just need to roll a 5 on 2 purple dice. Almost automatic. I'm going to say almost. If you roll a bunch of 1s, then she'll die. Oh, there you go. 7, so she passed. All right, and from there, I check my range. So it says 4 here, but these arrows actually over here give me an extra range. Gain +1 to the range of your thing. So my range is technically 5. All right, so let's attack. So I already paid for the attack. It's going to be a red and a green. Let's see, a red and a green. So what am I trying to hit? These guys, let's see, they have 13. Let's see, how much health do they have? They have 30 health, 13 defense, 6 movement. Oh, the armor might be a problem, but I have no problem with my my crossbow because I can remove that armor altogether. All right, so it's not actually that bad. Okay, so let's give this a shot. We're trying to hit 13. All right. Technically, this would be a horrendous roll, but my favorite ability is going to come into play. So kill the messenger. So if you have a two-handed range weapon, which I do, you can turn the lowest value die to the highest value. So I'm going to activate that. And I'm also going to activate my quiver over here underneath my my arrow here, which lets me re-roll a die. All right, so let's do both of those. I'm going to re-roll one of these, and I'm going to set the other one to the highest value. Now, the one that I have to re-roll is the 4 here, because the lowest value on this die is a 3, so I can't turn this one over, but the lowest value on this one is a 4. So I can flip this over into a 9. So that's going to be a 9. Now this one's going to be a re-roll. Now I'm almost automatically hitting unless I roll a 3. So it's a 5. So it's a hit. All right, so it's going to be 14 minus 13, which is 1 damage. Now for my new bow, let me just double check this. I believe, focus, come on. Every 2 shields is 3 and every star is 3. Okay. So it's going to be 1, double shield here is 4, star 7, and that's about it. So it's going to be 7 damage. Now I can exhaust my bow here, my crossbow, to get 3 armor piercing. Yeah. So that's 3 armor piercing. It removes his armor, so that's going to be straight up 7 damage. So 6 and a 1. Oops, why do I have something on meant here? All right, well, I'm gonna use this now just to get my 2 heal tokens right away. Boom, boom. And I think I'm done. She has no more SP. I don't want to pop my my per encounter thing just yet. I'm gonna save that for much later when we go against the boss. But I think she's okay here. She's got a dodge token. She's a dodge here. She can re-roll her dodge. I think she's in the safe place. Okay, so that's gonna be it for Nightingale. All right, now for the boss, we already know his threat. I already explained it to you, so he can't attack anything, so he's going to do nothing. We'll look at his card later, but he essentially has a bunch of different abilities. Okay, so Patrick's going to go up next. And for Patrick, it's going to be kind of interesting, because I can either come this way and jump the gap, but the problem is his agility sucks. So when I jump the gap here, I'm not getting any pluses at all. I might get a perception check. If I fail, then she can actually catch me, but her perception, her perception is terrible. So it's better for me to actually go this way and use my summon's strength, because she's right where I'm jumping, so she's going to add her strength, even though it's a garbage strength. It's strength of 2, but at least that's an extra +2. So I'm going to have agility 2 + 2, 4. I just have to roll a 6 to make it over. All right, so let's pay for that movement. Actually, just thinking about it, maybe I will go, because I have Blood Toll that'll allow me to attack again. I think that'll be a good idea. All right, so I'm going to use everything to move. All right, so I'm going to have a movement of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, so from here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, wait, before I even moved, I did forget to do something. Gotta remember to do things in order. This is a brand new skill that I got, so I tend to forget that I have it. I can give out courage to somebody in my SOI. So let's do that. I'm gonna give courage to, when I was here, I'll give it to Nightingale. So I'm gonna give her a token. All right, because she hits pretty reliably, so she'll be getting bonuses, which is good. All right, now I do have to make my jump check here. Now, my agility is kind of garbage, and her strength is garbage, so it's only going to be 2 + 2. So let me grab the 2 purple dice. So I need to get a 6 on these 2 dice, or I fall to my death. All right, it should be like 70% chance that I get it. Yeah, because even though there's some 1s in here, there are some 7s. So just getting 1 7, and you'll pass. All right, so that's it. That was my movement. Good. All right, now that I'm here, I want to attack, but I have no SP. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Blood Toll. Okay, Blood Toll is essentially I give myself 2 damage to get back 2 SP. So I'll do that to get 2 SP, and then with my 2 SP, I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack with my shotgun, which is basically a double attack against the same target. It's a really good weapon. And then I'm also going to do Imbue Fear, hopefully to also give him darkness. Boom, and it gives me +2 damage. Okay, so I'm good to go. I already paid for the attack. I did my movement. Nothing else that I really want to use. So it's gonna be 2 green and a black. Also, being next to him is good because he's going to do his shittiest or crappiest attack, in my opinion, from his card. Well, actually, his crappiest attack is when he just moves and attacks in range, but his second worst one is when he's base to base. All right, so let's not waste any more time. Let's try to hit this guy. So what do I need? A 13? 13? All right, now, this is not a great roll. It's kind of really bad, but what I could do... debating whether I should use it now, but I think I will. All right, what I can do is turn that 4 using Kill the Messenger, which if I'm using a ranged double-handed weapon, I can tap this or exhaust it to change the lowest value die to the highest value. So 4 is the lowest value on the green die, and I'm going to change it into a 9. Boom. Just like that, I went from an 11 to a 16. Okay, so let's calculate this damage. All right, because I have a ton of books as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate or exhaust my gun so that every 2 books is 2 damage. All right, let's just do that. All right, probably not going to roll this many books on my next roll. Okay, so 16 minus 13, that's already at 3 damage. All right, and I've got to remember 3 is after when calculating the darkness check. It's going to be 3 plus the check. All right, so it's going to be 3, double book here, 5, double book here, 7, double shield here is 10, star is another 3, 13, and then finally a double book here, 15, plus imbue fear, 17. 17, yeah, that's gonna be 17 damage minus his 3 armor. That's gonna be 14 damage. Wow, that shotgun is insane. So what did I say, 17? Sorry, I lost track. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, minus 3, 14. Yeah, there you go, 14. Boom. All right, now he's got to do his darkness check. Let me go get that card. If I can pick it up off the mat. There you go. So it's going to be force X plus the difference. Now the force is 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. All right, now he rolls a green and a red for the check. Let's see what he gets. Well, he got it. He got 14. That's more than enough, so he's not going to get in darkness. All right, let's put this back. All right, but remember, my shotgun shoots twice before it gets flipped over. So now we're going to roll the exact same dice here and see if we can get him again. Now, if I deal him another 17, which is like rolling box cards though, is he going to die? How much life do these guys have? 30 life? It's going to be close. I take 14 plus another 14, 28. But I do lose my plus 2 damage from the card. We'll see. I'm probably not going to roll box cards. Yeah, not even close. This is actually a miss, right? Yeah. Could I re-roll this at all? I cannot. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. That was a missed attack, which is a shame. Now I gotta flip over my gun, and I'm not gonna have my SP to flip it back over. All right, which is a shame because if I get a break attack, which won't happen because when he moves away it doesn't cause a break attack, but in other type of scenarios you sort of want to flip it over. All right, so that's gonna be it for Patrick. Not bad. Next up is Zeke. Now originally I was going to send Zeke this way, but because we're in base to base over here, probably the best thing to do is send people here to do some attacks, because he's not going to trigger his SOI ability because somebody's base to base with him, and he's going to attack Patrick for sure. All right, so let's see. If I move, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and his SOI is actually 6 because he's got a special relic. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I'll be able to launch all my spells from right over there. All right, so we're gonna use 1 to move. Let's move first. So like I already said, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get right over here. By the way, it's this plant over here that raises your SOI by, it's passive, it raises your SOI by 2. So his SOI is 6. All right, so I paid for the movement. I do have to do the skill check still. So I mean, his agility is pretty high. It's 4. I'm gonna have plus 2 because of her strength. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass this. Yeah, there you go. 13, not even close. All right. So from there, I'm gonna start launching some spells. Now, should I do paralyze or should I do euthanasia? Because I don't have enough for both. I think what I'm gonna do is root the mind, because if he's paralyzed, A, not gonna move, A, not gonna heal, or B, not gonna heal, and not attack us. All right, so let me use one. I'm going to do Root the Mind, and I'll do a Gore Shot as well. All right, so I'm going to exhaust both of these. All right, so I'll do Root the Mind first. Hopefully that hits. So I'm going to roll a Gray, which is my casting, which is insane. Let's see, it's going to be 6 plus 6 plus 3. So it's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so I got a 15 in total. It's going to be close. I think the average of this is like 15. All right, so he's going to need to get 15 or he gets paralyzed. And he got 11. All right, he didn't make it. This is awesome. So let's put a paralyzed token on this bad boy. And he's done for the next round or next activation, which is great. All right, next let's do my Gore Shot. So it's the one right over here. All right, and oops, wrong dice. Let's grab these two. And let's see what we get. Oh, this is amazing. All right, I'll show you why it's amazing in a couple seconds. This is going to be 6 plus 4, 10 plus 8 is 18. Let's see if he's affected by this. And he got 14. All right, so he missed. So he's going to get affected by Gore Shot. But before we even do the Gore Shot stuff, I'm going to show you the Evil Doll ability here. First of all, I'm always empowering because of the Evil Doll. It says when making an attack or casting a spell that targets an opponent, empower. Right? That's why all her spells empowered, empowered, empowered. So as long as you're not rolling skulls, it's always a good thing. All right, next. When empowering a spell, if you roll 4 books on the black die, deal an opponent in SY 6 damage. Well, guess what? I rolled 4 books. That means I get to put 6 damage on something in their SOI. I'm obviously going to give it to him. All right, after that, I did Gore Shot. That's going to be another 6 damage by dealing myself 2. So that's going to give him that, and I'm going to get 2. By the way, I did give the 2 damage to Patrick for using Blood Toll. I actually forgot to give it to him when I activated the ability. All right, so he's at 6, 12, 24, 25, 26 out of 30, and he's paralyzed. This guy's going to go down pretty soon. All right, so that's going to be it for Zeke. He's got 1 SP left, but he'll carry it over into next round. There's not much he wants to do with it right now. Yeah, I think he's good. All right, so let's activate the animate. So this one, I know you're supposed to activate this one first and then this one, but this one already we know he's going to do nothing. I'll just put the token here to remind me that he's immune to paralyzed, but he's going to die next turn for sure. But let's do this in order now. This one's going to go. Let's go through his card. All right, he has the do the same attack every single round if he hits type of thing. The auto empower when he does his first melee attack every round. Let's go through. Heal for 4. That's annoying. Boom. There's most of the damage that I just gave him. Is there somebody in the SOI? No. Sorry, is there somebody adjacent? No. Somebody in the SOI? No. Can he move and attack somebody in range 4? Yes. All right, so he's going to move 1 space and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's in range. All right, and he's going to make an attack. Now, if he hits, remember, because of Chains of Perdition, he's going to attack again. All right, so that's why I definitely want to dodge this one. So let's use... Nightingale has this new Lonely Mountain core. She's going to use this to dodge. All right, so let's activate that. Let's use the black die here to dodge. And I can reroll the dodge with my my dress, which is the armor that she has. All right, so if I don't like the roll, let me just reroll it. That was 4 books. Pretty bad. Let's reroll it. And that's just +1. All right, well, it's going to be 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 9, 13. All right, so a defense of 13. Now they attack with a red and a green. So let's see, this minus 13. It's going to be, oh man, 14 minus 13 is 1 damage. All right, now the shields are +1, so 2, 3 damage. And the star is +2, so 5 damage in total. Her armor is 1. So that's going to be 4 damage, right? Yeah, 4 damage. Not the best, not the best. All right, now he's going to attack again. All right, this time I'm going to use the dodge token that I got from Elfie last turn. So let's use that. So it's going to be the exact same thing. Let's dodge. And he's only doing this attack because he hit the first time. All right, so let's dodge. The exact same result. So it's going to be another 13 to hit me. Let's see what happens. And he hits me again with 16. This is pretty much going to be the same amount of damage. So 16 minus 13 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Minus 1 is going to be another 6 damage. Boom. Just like that, I took 10 damage from an animate. Wow, that's going to hurt. Okay, well that's how it goes sometimes. Let's put this away. All right, now Remy is last, and I think Remy's gonna go fly somewhere to attack something. So let's see, she's over here. Now originally I put her here so that she can fly to this one and attack it, but everyone's there already, so I think she's gonna fly downwards. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then like the shadows to get in there. All right, so it's gonna cost her 2 SP to go here, and then like the shadows. That's probably my best bet unless I land here. I use my diagonal movement to go here, and then like the shadows, I still don't make it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to spend 2 SP. Okay, so let's spend that 2. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, it's gonna be 3. Yeah, that's fine. 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm flying. So actually, wait. Let's see if I don't fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whereas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, actually, I don't want to dodge. Yeah, because if I don't dodge, I save an SP. So let's go back. So I paid 2, so now I have 8 movement. Let's just keep that in mind. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to do my check. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm here. And then I'm gonna do like the shadows to get into base to base. Boom. So I'm gonna get right over here. Turn this guy around. Okay. Now I do have to do my check, but her agility is insane. It's 6, so I need to roll a 4 on these 2 dice, or she dies. And I rolled a 4 exactly. That was close. Let me just double check that. Yeah, her agility is 6. So plus 4 is 10, and she just nicked the edge of that cave before almost falling in, but she didn't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like the shadows, we're in the base to base. Perfect. All right, now from here, let's start off by doing blade works. Just start attacking this thing. Do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna attack with these 2 dice. Now, should I empower it? I might as well. I mean, I'm gonna have 1 SP and I'm gonna have nothing else to use it on. So let's do that. Let's use this to empower it. Hopefully it's something good. Oh man, that's a terrible roll. That's absolutely horrible. So what I'm gonna do is definitely re-roll 1 of those dice. So I'm gonna use my sword ability here. Now the one I want to re-roll is the green one. I believe it has a higher chance of getting a higher value. But I'm gonna need an 8 or a 9. So only what, like 40% chance of hitting or something? Oh, there you go, an 8. Okay, that was kind of a bit lucky. So let me go get my sword just to calculate this damage. So stars are 3 and shields are 1. So it's going to be 13 minus 13 is 0. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage in total. He has 3 armor. I did a whole 1 damage. Isn't that amazing? Let me just put this at 4. Wow. We got all kinds of attacks and we barely did anything to him. Now he does have a a special ability here, force 9 plus difference. Well, there's difference was 0. So let me roll at force 9. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get it. They just got a 10. All right, well there you go. So that's gonna be the end of the round. All right, so let's grab all of these. All right, so I'm just hoping that the animates don't go in the top, let's say 2 positions, so at least if I can maybe take 1 of them out before they activate. So let's see what's up. So it looks like Zeke's gonna go, send some spells over, then Patrick, well, attacking the same one. I need 1 of these guys to go first. Okay, that's Remy, not bad. Then Blight Guardian, then the animate. Oh no, that's gonna suck. Then unfortunately my good anti-armor people are going last. Ah, man. All right, so let's start off with Zeke. Okay, so he's gonna get 3 SP. Well, oh, yeah, I forgot to exhaust my stuff. Well, you know what? If he's hit by a euthanasia, he will die. I think, yeah, we calculated that before. 12, 24, 25, 26. 26 out of 30. Yeah, 1 euthanasia will kill him, so let's just do that twice. If I fail, I'll just roll it again. So let's spend 2 here. It's gonna be a great NA. You know, it's funny, if I roll 4 books, he dies anyway, right? Because of my evil doll. What are the chances of that? That's hilarious. Did I call it or did I call it? Well, he's gonna take 6 damage from that without even having to roll his conviction check, and that's gonna be a dead animate. Let's get rid of this token. That's gonna give me a loot, I believe. I don't know if I shuffled this from the previous missions. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to shuffle this from the second to the third mission. I apologize for that. I shuffled it unexpectedly. Anyway, nothing I can do about that now, so too bad. All right. Now Zeke still has 2 SP left. I think he's gonna move in. Let's see. If he moves at 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, if I move here, he can't actually attack me because I'm behind the red wall. So let me do that. I'm gonna move actually to get into the bushes there. So spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I'm good here. Even though I'm technically in his range, he can't see me with line of sight. All right, so that's gonna be it for Zeke. So Patrick, well, he's gonna get 3 SP. He's gonna spend 2 of them to flip his gun over. And then he's going to save his last 2 SP. Actually, wait. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he would get to the edge here. The goal is to get him down to the bottom here. So let's see. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. If I was here or here, he would actually jump down and attack me. Actually, where's this card? It's coming up. So what I think I might do is spend 1 whole turn again to not move into his SOI. And then next turn, we're gonna get in, he's gonna jump down, and then we'll try to swarm him, type of thing. So I think he's good there. Yeah, let all these 3 characters get to 5 SP and we'll be fine. Right, so he's good. He's gonna have 1 SP to carry over into next turn. All right, so up next is gonna be Remy, who's gonna be attacking this dude. All right, for starters, for her, I think what I'm gonna do is let's use like the shadows and then blade work. So I'm gonna move a space and then I'm gonna attack. Now the reason I'm moving down over here is because when he attacks me next turn, he's gonna back up going towards Nightingale. Whereas if I was here, he might go this way. Just to make sure that he goes upwards, I'm gonna do it like that. All right, because I believe he moves directly away, right? Yeah, further from the target. Yeah, so he's gonna go upwards. All right, so Nightingale doesn't have to move afterwards. All right, so that was the movement. Now I paid for the attack, so let me attack. It's going to be a green and a red. Now I'm trying to hit 13. I have my aligning machine, so if I miss, I'll roll again. So let's see what happens. Oh, I mean, oh man. Yeah, so let me use my aligning machine. Let me re-roll. So let me use my ability down here. All right, so if I miss an attack, I'll just make the attack again. All right, or I attack the same target. And all right, that's much better. So 16 minus 13 is 3. I got to remember that 3 number. 4, 5, 6 damage in total is 3 armor, so that's going to be only 3 damage. Man, I really need to get flanking or backstab on this thing. I don't have armor piercing. Yeah, I decided to take the other sword, so she's not really good against armor right now, unfortunately. All right, so I hit. So now remember the follow-up here for darkness is going to be 9 plus the difference, which was 3. So he needs to get a 12 on this. Well, it's not automatic. Let's see what happens. And oh, he got a 9, so he fails. That's awesome. That means he's going to get darkness on him. All right. And now when I attack again, his defense is only 12 and not 13. All right, that's good. So let's attack again. And you know what? At this point, might as well empower it. You know, the defense is only 12. Watch me roll like 4. Let's see what happens. For 12, and I miss. All right, well there you go. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was gonna spend all that SP and I was gonna miss. All right, so the Remy's done. She spent all her SP. She hasn't. I don't want to use my fight drive on these guys. I'd rather use these on the Blights. So that's it. Now this guy's gonna go. We already know he's gonna do nothing because nobody's in his threat range. So when somebody moves onto this line or in view of this line, he'll move. All right, up next is gonna be the animate. So there's only one left. He's gonna heal for 4. Feels like I'm attacking him for nothing. Alright, he's gonna heal for 4, done. Is there an opponent Jason? He's gonna make an attack. It's gonna be an empowered attack. And then if he hits, he's gonna attack again. And then he's gonna move away. Alright, now for this, I'm definitely gonna dodge. So let's use my, I got so many dodge abilities with her. She's my little ninja. So let's use the, actually, I could have done friend over foe last turn. Oh well, I forgot, so never mind. So I'm gonna use it to dodge. I do have, does that let me reroll my dodge? Let me double check it. What does this do? Yeah, I can exhaust this to reroll my dodge if I don't like it. Alright, so let's roll that dodge value. Oh, I'm not gonna reroll that. That's awesome. Okay, so her dodge is pretty insane at this point. It's gonna be 4 plus 2, so it's 6, plus ninjutsu 7, plus the 9 of the base, so it's 16. Oh my goodness. He needs to roll a 16 on his attack. I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, well, that was a 13, so it's a missed attack. Oh, it was empowered as well, sorry. So, whatever, 4 bucks. Because remember, if it's heavy cleave, his first attack is empowered. Alright, because he missed, he's not gonna do Chains of Perdition. This is that he hits with an attack, follow up, make another attack. Alright, so he's not gonna do that. He already did this, he did the attack, and then he's gonna move 2 spaces farther away. It's gonna go 1, 2. And he's still in darkness, and he's got 3 life. Alright, so there, that was his turn. Now Elfie's gonna go. I mean, I don't know what to do with her. Should I just go walking around giving people barrier tokens? Probably a good idea. Who doesn't have a barrier token? I can give one to Patrick, he doesn't have one. So let's see, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then from here 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't even have to move from there. So let's do that. So let's get 3 SP. Okay, let's use 1 to move. So we're gonna go 1, do the jump. So that's 1, 2, 3. Should I just walk in at this point? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna walk in, go in this area, because if she's attacked by the Blight, it's not the end of the world actually. So if I'm here and the Blight's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he will hit me. All right, so although I can't go here because then I'll be out of range to give a barrier. So I guess I'll give the barrier to Nightingale. So if I go over here, so it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I got to roll for my jump. All right, let's see what happens. So 8 plus 5, more than 10, so we're good. Now from here, I'm going to give myself another damage and exhaust myself to give barrier to her. Let's do that. So she's got courage and barrier now, which is very useful. And then I'm going to do another damage to myself. 4. And I'm going to give a dodge token to, I can either give it to Zeke or Nightingale. I think I'm going to give it to Nightingale. It's always useful to have more dodge tokens. That's good. All right, and I couldn't do the gore shot because that'll cost an exhaust, and I exhausted myself to give a barrier token. All right, so that's going to be it for her. All right, last person of the round is going to be my Knight in Shining Armor. Okay, for Nightingale, I guess she's going to pay 2 to do an attack. Obviously, she's attacking the animate. Yeah, so it's going to be a red and a green. All right, come on now. Now she has armor piercing of 3 with her crossbow, so he has no armor, and his defense is only 12. So hopefully we're doing a ton of damage here. That's gonna be a miss. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this ability here to damage myself for 1. All right, and then I'm gonna exhaust it. And then I'm gonna attack again using this 1 token. So this allows me to do an action for 1 less SP. So I get to attack for 1. There you go. So now let's roll this. Come on. Oh my goodness, I missed again. Oh, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, that's going to be the end of the round. So let's grab all of these. Man, I keep missing. Alright, so let's do this again. I really need somebody to take out that animate. I'm probably going to send both Zeke Elfie, Nightingale, and Remy to take this thing out before it activates, because I don't want to face more attacks from that thing. So Remy's gonna have a chance. Then the Blight. Oh, you know what? The Blight is gonna attack Remy, but I'm okay with that. Then Zeke's gonna go. Then Padrick. Then the Animate. Then Nightingale, and then Elfie. All right, so let's do Remy first. All right, let's give 3 SP. Actually, I just realized a couple of things. I should have. Not only should I have done Friend over Foe last turn to have Nightingale attack it, but I should have also countered when I successfully dodged his attack. So it's 2 attacks that I missed out on. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna have to spend 1 to move. I have no choice. He's way too far. 1, 2. Even if I use like the shadows, I actually don't make it. So let's move right up close and personal with him. Is this the best place to be? You know what? I'm gonna actually go right over here. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because then when he moves away, he'll go up here. I think that'll be fine. So from there, let's do a Blade Works attack. Man, I wish I had courage. Actually, when Padrick activated last turn, I just switched over his gun and kept the SP. I was supposed to give a courage token to Zeke. Sorry about that. Even though he's a mage, he's not gonna end up using the courage tokens, but just something that I forgot to do. Okay, no worries. Now let's do my attack. So again, it's gonna be a red and a green. I just need a 12. All right, see what happens. All right, well, it's a 12. I mean, I'm not doing a lot of damage with Remy. I really need somebody like Nightingale or some magic dealer to do him some damage, because I'm just spinning my wheels. It's going to be 12 minus 12, just 2 damage. He's got 3 armor. It's going to be nothing. At this point, I'm debating whether I should even spend my SP to attack again. I don't think I will. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep my SP. It's kind of pointless to do anything with her at this point. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to use it to dodge or do other things. All right, up next though, it is going to be the Blight Guardian, who is going to do something. All right, so let's go through his cards. First time we're looking at it. So it has a immunity condemn. When it is the target of a spell or attack, if the attack misses, he'll give disease to everyone that's base to base with him or adjacent to him, unless they do a force 12. All right, disease sucks. It removes all your positive effects. There you go. So now, is there somebody adjacent? No. Is there somebody in the SY? No. Can he move and attack somebody in range 6? Yes. All right, so this is what he's going to do. All right, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, he's going to range Remy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. You know what? I would have been here. I did forget to calculate that. Sorry, a little takesy backsies there. But the reason I want to be there is because now he's off the elevation, whereas if he's still on top of the elevation, it's super hard for us to attack him unless I send like Remy over on top to try to push him down or something. All right, so he's going to jump down 1, 2, 3, 4, and from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he's in range. All right, so let's go through his card. Being range 6, prioritizing the person with darkness. Well, nobody has darkness. Actually, she's immune to darkness because of her sword. Then make a 6, whatever, prioritizing that. Anyway, he's just going to roll these 2 dice. All right, and he's going to basically do 2 different attacks, and that's it. All right, and if he rolls a star, then he has a chance of giving us wilt. All right, so let's just roll some dodging here. So let's use... he's going to attack me twice, so I'm going to use this dodge once and this dodge for the second time. I know you should pay them 1 at a time, but I'm going to dodge both of them. So let's do the first dodge. I can re-roll, remember, with my cat suit. So that's a good dodge. So it's going to be 12 plus 3, 15. He needs a 15 to hit me, and that's going to be 14. Wow, thankfully, because there was a star there. So that's going to be a missed attack. All right. Now he's going to do the second attack. So I'm going to dodge again. Oh, getting super lucky. So now it's going to be 16 to hit me. And he got a 10. So that was going to miss either way. And there you go. He's done with all his activations. He's pretty much going to do nothing else. Yeah, there you go. So he's done. All right, now Zeke's going to go. And I think Zeke's going to come in to launch some spells at this anime, because we really need to take this thing down. So it's going to be 1, 2. Actually, his SOI is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you know what? I don't even have to move, and he's in my SOI, so I'm just gonna launch him a ton of spells. All right, so let's give him his 3 SP. What I'm pretty much gonna do is I'm gonna pay for Euthanasia and Root the Mind to try to paralyze him, so that's gonna cost me 3 in total, and I'm gonna do Gore Shot. All right, so I'm gonna do all 3 of my spells. Now, what order do I want to do it in? Let's just do it in Root the Mind, Euthanasia, then Gore Shot. Doesn't really matter. So let's exhaust Root the Mind. We'll do that one first. It's going to be a black and a gray. Well, it's going to be 9 plus 6 is going to be 15. Let's see if they can get 15. Oh, they got 14. All right, but that's a miss. So we're going to paralyze him. Boom. Awesome. All right, so we don't have to worry about his activation coming up, which is going to be really useful. Next is going to be Euthanasia. So I already paid for it. Let's just do Euthanasia. 8 plus 3, 11 plus 6, 17. I'm lucky I'm not rolling any skulls. So 12. So he got hit by that. So it's going to be 6 damage. You know, I'm just going to calculate his life down here. All this stuff is over here. 6 damage plus a wilt. All right, that's going to be useful with Remy because she hits, but she's not doing any damage. And then finally, I'm going to do a Gore Shot. That one I do have to exhaust. Gore Shot. Rolling the exact same dice. Come on, 4 books now. 4 books. Ah, it's only going to be 6 plus 6. I don't think that's going to be enough. 12. And he rolled a 10. It actually hit. So let's deal myself another 2 damage for that and deal him an extra 6. All right, just like that, he's at 15. I think he's good. That's it. I got 1 SP left. I mean, I could move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe get closer. No, I actually like where I am. I'm kind of hidden, and that's good for a mage, right? That's good. Okay, so Patrick's gonna go up next. Now he's going to try to run in and shotgun blast the Blight. I think he's too far from him. Alright, so 3 SP for Patrick. Now we're probably going to have to run a long way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see, moves at 6, so that's going to be a lot of movement. Is that all 4 of his SP? I think it is. Let's see, moves at 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man, that seems like a lot. Or do I wait an extra round? I'm gonna go closer because then I won't even be able to attack unless I do Blood Toll, and then Blood Toll is gonna be useless because I won't be able to flip my gun back over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I just stay out of his SOI and just get hit by an attack? Yeah, let's do that because I have a ton of armor, so it's gonna be okay. So let's spend only 1. Spend 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm good here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just out of his SOI. I think I'm good there. So he's gonna do his ranged attack on me a couple of times probably. All right, so that's gonna be it for Patrick. Now the animate's gonna go. He's paralyzed, so he does nothing. All right, the Nightingale's gonna go. All right, let's get rid of 3 SP. Let's get rid of infection. Okay, so let's attack for 1. Let's attack for 2 SP. Let's see if I move. Is there a way for me to attack 2 people? Let's see if I'm here. Or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm gonna move first. Sorry, I was not looking at the board. I'm gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move right over here. All right. I'm actually. Oh no! Then I'm gonna suffer a break attack. Oh no! Because from here I could have used my down the masses and actually attack both characters. But I guess I'm gonna have to stay there because I don't want to get a break attack on me. Yeah. So there you go. So let me give my SP back. So I didn't move. I already spent 2 to attack. I do have courage. Let's see. It's gonna be a red. Should I just empower this? No, because I can attack again with the infection. So let's just see what I get. Man, I missed again. She's missed all her attacks. Alright, so let's spend 1 to attack again. That's going to be 6. Man, 12 damage. Alright, let's go. Alright, come on, kill the messenger. One super low value die. Come on. Alright, okay. Well, at least it's gonna be a hit this time. Okay. This is gonna be I'm gonna use kill the messenger. Man, I'm not getting very lucky. I'm gonna exhaust this to do a armor piercing. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this 3 into a 9 because of kill the messenger. So this is gonna be 14 minus 12 because of darkness. It's gonna be 2 damage. Actually, I missed my attack, so I lost my courage. Oh man, that sucks. So just 2 damage. What else can I do? Double shield is damaged. I only have 1 shield, and the star is 3, so I'm gonna be at 5 damage, and that's about it. Yeah, 5 damage. I am whittling this guy down really slowly. All right, so that's gonna be another 5. So we're at 12. 17, 21 out of 30. It's taken a while to take this guy down. Oh, plus will. Sorry, extra plus 2. Boom. Alright. There's not much else I can do. Okay, I can do my paradigm assault. Let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give haste. Haste. Who can I give it to? Let's see, I'm over here. I can give it to either Alfie or Remy. I'm going to give it to Remy. So she's going to generate some more SP every single round. I think it's going to help take this guy down. Plus she needs to fly there. So that's going to be it. Now Alfie's going to go. What is she going to do? I think she's going to go into the bushes here. And she could hand out barrier to Patrick maybe. Or she can just gore shot this guy. I think she's just gonna gore shot him. Let's do that. So she's gonna get her SP. She's gonna use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's a good place to be. Let's gore shot him. So it's gonna exhaust her card. Let's empower it. So she's gonna have 3 SP left. Let's see, what am I trying to get? Just a high value. It's going to be 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 6, 17. I think that's going to be a hit. Yeah, I rolled an 11, so I'm going to damage myself for 2 to deal it 6 more damage. Let's see, is it dead? No, it's at 28 of 30. All right, so 1 more wilt attack and it's going to die. Yeah, so there you go. That's the end of the round. All right, so let's see. Now I just want us to go before the... Actually, I want Patrick to go super early so he can walk in and shotgun this guy in the face, I guess. What I'm thinking. So let's see. So Zeke's up. Then the Blight Guardian's gonna go. No. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do is definitely... Okay, the enemy slice. Okay, so before we even start, I think I'm gonna use this. This is a very useful consumable. I bring this with all my missions. Very useful. At the start of a round, after dealing the initiative card, move any initiative card to the front or the back of the track. So I'm going to use that. Oops, it goes into the discard, not in my party stash. All right, and I'm going to move the Blight Guardian all the way to the end. All right, so essentially all my characters are going to go before them. All right, this is a good way to start. All right, so Zeke's going to start. I think what we're going to do is we're going to come this way, launch our spells. Patrick's going to come here, attack him. On this side here, maybe Remy's gonna do 1 attack, take it down, and then move across as well. Let's do it that way. Alright, so let's get a 3 SP here. Let's use 1 to move, and I'm gonna do exactly like before. I'm gonna spend 3. 1 is for Euthanasia, 1 is for Root the Mind, but I'm gonna be doing all my spells this turn, but I'm gonna pay for it now. Yes, you should pay for them in order when you do them. Alright, so I already paid to move, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm good here because remember my SOI is huge because of this. It's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm in range, and now I'm just gonna blast him with a bunch of spells. Actually, I think that the elevation here actually blocks my line of sight. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. So what I have to do instead is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't have line of sight. So I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so actually I won't be able to do all my spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that would have been, I was at 4. It's gonna be 2 to move. Now I have 2 SP left. Do I do a euthanasia or a root the mind? I think I should do root the mind first, paralyze him, so he doesn't do anything this round. Probably my best bet. So let me pay 1 for that. So let's do a gore shot and a. Let's do both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm perfect range right now. Let's do my casting. So let me do. Which one should I do first? Let me do root the mind first. It's gonna be 6 plus 2, 8 plus 6. Not a great roll. It's only gonna be 12, 14. His check is actually pretty poor. The teal and a green. It's actually worse than the animate. So let's see if he gets 14. He got it, 15. So I actually missed my paralyzed. All right, so now let's do my gore shot. Wow, even worse. It's gonna be 5 plus 6, 11. And he missed. All right, so at least I'll get to do 6 damage to him. Let me calculate his life up here in the elevation. But it's gonna give me 2 more damage like that. So my guys are getting a little too damaged for my liking, and I missed my paralyze, which is pretty horrible. All right, so now Patrick's gonna go. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. He's just in line. I'm gonna spend 1 SP to get right base to base with him. Okay, so let's spend the 1 SP to move, which is this one right over here. I'm gonna spend 2 to attack. Let's do imbue fear. So maybe we can get some darkness on him, and I do plus 2 damage. And we're pretty much ready to go, so it's gonna be 2 green and a black. All right, so what are we trying to get? Defense 13, so exactly like the animate. Now with kill the messenger, should be able to hit it at least on my first roll. Let's double check. Well, it's gonna be a hit, not a lot of damage though. 13 minus 13 is gonna be 0. Double shield 3 damage. And imbue fear, an extra 2 damage, so we're at 5. I mean, I have a lot of books, so I might as well use that ability as well. Let's do that. So it's gonna be 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9 with imbue fear. All right, so 9 damage. 6 and a 3. Yeah, let's do these in groups of 10 or I'm going to get really confused. So let's turn this into a 4. And let's turn this into a 5. Alright. So that was my first attack. With imbue fear, let's see. He has a conviction of a teal and a green. Now he needs to get just a 9, I believe. Let me go get it. No, it's going to be 8 plus the difference. So let's see if he can get an 8. And he got a 13, so he did it. All right, so now it's going to be my second attack. Remember, I get to attack twice. And that's going to be actually a hit. All right. Well, I thought it was a horrible roll. That's like rolling a 1 and a 2 on a 6-sided die. But I'm going to use my kill the messenger here. So the 4 is the lowest value die on green. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. And now it's a 9. All right, just like that. This is a good roll. So it's going to be 14 minus 13. So it's going to be 1. Double shield, an extra plus 3 is going to be 4. Double shield 7. Double shield 10. Star 13. This is going to be 13 damage. Yeah, it's going to be good. 13. You know what? When they hit the 10s, let me do 10 plus 3. Like that. So what's their life? Their life is 60. I'm at 10, 20, 28. All right, let's turn this into a 6 and this into a 2. There you go. All right, 28. So about halfway there. All right, so what else do I want to do with Patrick? I mean, I lost my... All right, this flips over too. I think what I'm going to do is spend 2 SP to flip over my gun. All right. And... So, I had to exhaust this. Did I give proof of divinity this round? I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna give. I think I already did it. Yeah, because I gave Alfie the token this round. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, the only way for me to attack again is for me to use Blood Toll, but then I'm going to attack twice, but then my gun's going to be on the wrong side. So I'm going to save myself the 2 damage by not attacking, and I think this is going to be it for Patrick this round. So Alfie's going to go next. I mean, for her, I think it's going to be pretty simple. Let's give Patrick a barrier token, so his armor is really strong. So let's unexhaust her. She's gonna get her 2 SP. She's gonna spend 1, damage herself for 1. Give a barrier token to Patrick. That'll exhaust her. Now she has 4 SP. She can move and attack the. Yeah, you know what? She's gonna do that because remember, because of Wilt, we just have to basically just nudge him and he'll probably die. So I'll use 1 to move, 2 to attack. So she's gonna go right over here. She's gonna attack. Now she attacks with my caster's attacking dice, which is double red, and we just need a 12 because he has darkness and he has got wilt. All right, so let's see if we can get a 12. Oh, look at that! Double 8. So that's gonna be 16 minus 12, 4 damage, blah blah blah, with wilt, all that stuff. And finally he dies. Oh my goodness, that was way too much work for 1 animate. Let's take him off the board. Get another loot. And there you go. So that was it for Alfie. She's done. Now Nightingale's gonna go. I think she has no choice. She's gonna run this way and fire, so she has to be at least 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's got to be right over here or right over here. Okay, so that's 3 SP. Probably gonna have to use a lot of them to move. So let's use 2 to start. So it's gonna be 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, and from here I'll be able to launch an arrow. But unfortunately, this is not good. I only got 1 SP, and I can't attack unless I do the infection again. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll spend 1 SP to actually heal myself for 6. So I'll get rid of this token, this life. And that's about it for her. So Remy's gonna be up next. I do have to get rid of the animate card. Alright, so for Remy, let's pay for that movement. Looking at the map, I think I just have to pay 1 for movement. Alright, because with Like the Shadows, I'm going to use that right now. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Like the Shadows to go 1, 2, and just like that, I'm in base to base with the bad guy. Now from here, let's do Blade Works. I have a ton of SP. Might as well empower it. I do have my reroll. I want to empower the one that I can reroll, which is going to be useful, I think. Wait, before I do that, oh, I just realized something. I don't want to be right there, because when he's going to activate, he's going to do a stupid push. If I miss a the conviction check, I get pushed 2 away, and I'm gonna get pushed into the pit and die. All right, so let me take this back. All right, a little bit of a change in plans. So when I was here, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go 7, 8, and then I'm going to then use Like the Shadows to go here. So it would have cost me an extra SP, so I would have been at 3 SP. All right, I would have been at 3, and now I'm going to spend an extra 1 to empower. So I lost an extra SP to get in a better position overall, I think. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to attack. That would have been really stupid of me to stay there, but anyway, let's do it. Now, that is going to be a miss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Demon Voucher from Patrick. I didn't really want to use this early, but I have no choice because I don't really want to miss this attack because I'm going to lose courage. Anytime we roll any dice rolled by a figure within SOI. And now Patrick has an ability where any cards that he uses, he can roll or consumable, he can roll his lore on a 10. We get to keep this in a party stash. So I just have to roll a 7. All right, just like that, I rolled an 11, which is good. So we're gonna keep this. It's gonna go to the party stash, and I get to re-roll any dice that I want. I'm obviously gonna re-roll these two. I just need a 6 and not a skull. All right, that's a lot better. Woof. Okay. All right, let me go get my sword. All right, let's calculate this damage. It's gonna be 16 minus 13, so we're looking at 3. All right, gotta remember that 3 later for the follow-up. But it's gonna be 3 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the star. So we're looking at 11, and I think that's it. Yeah, 11. So let's take another 10 and another 1. Boom. And just like that, we're at 10, 20, 30, 40 out of this 60. All right, but then I get to do the follow-up. So it's going to be force 9 plus the difference hit. So the difference was 3. So it's going to be a 12. Now his check is just this. So let's see if he gets 12. He got 12 just on the nose. So he's not going to be inflicted by darkness. All right, so let me put this away. Oh, sorry, I did forget one thing. I didn't calculate my courage. Actually, I don't have courage. I have haste. Sorry, I thought I had courage with Remy. She doesn't have courage. I'll probably give it to her next turn. All right, so that was my first attack. Pretty simple. Now what I'm going to do, let me see if I can finish her off. Let me do friend over foe. This allows somebody to attack the person I just attacked. Let me go look at the card. Come on, focus. Another ally may make a ranged or melee attack against an opponent you attack this turn. All right, so I attacked the boss. I'm gonna have Patrick attack the boss. That's probably another reason I didn't attack with him last turn, is now he's gonna have a full shotgun, so he's gonna have a double attack at it. All right, so let's do it. So we're trying to get just 13. I'm gonna have double attacks on him, and let's do it. He only has 20 life left. If I get one good attack on him, he's probably gonna die. So it's gonna be a, well, this is gonna be a crappy first attack. It's gonna be let's see, 13 minus 13 is 0. Double shield is 3 damage. Star is 3 damage. So that's just gonna be 6 damage in total. Cool. All right, but at least it hit. Now, because of my gun, I get to fire it twice every time I do an attack. So let's do that again. And again, 13 minus 13, another very crappy attack. 13 minus 13 is 0. Double shield here is 3. Double shield here is another 3. So that's going to be 6 more damage. Alright, so let me remove the 20 here. Let's get 2 more 10 chits. So we're looking at 40, 52 out of 60. He's got 8 life left. All right, so up next is going to be, because I didn't miss any of my attacks, I don't have to do his missed attack disease thing, which is good. All right, so up next is going to be the Blight Terror. All right, so is there an opponent, Jason? Yes. Make an attack against the opponent with the most damage. Then all opponents are afflicted poison and pushed. Oh, we still have to roll. It's true. Okay. So then move. So he's only going to attack once, then do this poison thing, and then he's going to move away. Which isn't the end of the world. It's only 1 attack. Everything else is multiple attacks. So let's do an attack with the person with the most damage. See, Patrick has 2 damage, and Remy has 0 damage. So this is going to be an attack against Patrick. Alright, so Patrick is going to... Can I dodge this? I can't actually dodge this. I'm going to have to just take it. So let's roll the attack. So this is going to be, see, what's his defense? His defense is 12. Yeah, it's going to be 12. So he rolled exactly a 12. Oh, this sucks. So 12 minus 12 is 0. Then it's going to be every book and shield is 2 damage. So it's going to be just 2 damage. I have 3 armor, so I'm going to be taking no damage. Alright, so let's just take care of that, no damage. But he might do inflict wilt on me if I don't get a force 12. Alright, now luckily for me, since I've played this mission before, alright, whoops, camera's upside down. All right, because I played this mission before, I decked myself out on high conviction check because I already know what's going to happen, a lot of pushing. So with Patrick, he has Swashbuckler Garb, which gives me a green conviction die, and this gives me another green conviction die. And I can actually flip this over to pass any conviction check. All right, so I'm going to roll double green, and I just need to get a 12, which is pretty much automatic, I think, on these. It's like rolling a double threes, I believe, on D6s. And I rolled a 14, so that passed, so I won't get a wilt on me. Right now, he did his attack. Let's just finish off this card. All of them have to do. Oh, actually, wait, it's force 30. Okay, I rolled a 14. I still pass. I need to do the exact same thing for Remy. Let me go check her conviction. It might be the same. Oh, actually, no, it's gonna be worse. For her, whoops, sorry about the camera. For her, it's going to be, she has the Swashbuckler Garb, so it's going to be a green, and this one's going to be a white. So she needs to get a 13 on this, or she's going to get pushed. Oh, lucky for me, that's a 15. Okay, that was really lucky. So there you go. He's done. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to flip over my shotgun when it was fired by Patrick from that ability card. Okay. Either way, so he's done that. Now it says move to be the farthest space from opponents. He can't move. So he's going to be not move. He's not going to do anything. He can't climb the elevation and he can't move out of the space. So he's done. All right. So that's going to be the end of the round. All right. Now he's got how much life left? Not a lot. So I think ideally, if I can get one of these two guys to go first, poke him. He's going to die. And then something special is going to happen after that. I'm going to show you. All right, so let's turn this over. So this is going to be Patrick. Oh, look at that. Both of them are... Wow. Okay. That's one way to start. And then I got all my magic guys afterwards. Okay, so Patrick's going to go. All right, so let's give Patrick his 3 SP. Now, unfortunately, he's sort of in a bad position right now. I'm debating whether he should be the one attacking, because what's going to happen is if I'm going to spend 2, let's see, it's going to be 2 to flip over my gun, or do I just take a chance and roll a double red? He's got 4 life left with imbued fear. There's a good chance that I take him out anyway. What do you think, guys? So he's at 50. No, he's still got 8 life left. Yeah, okay. So let's spend 2 to flip over my gun. This might be overkill. Then I'm going to do blood toll. Give me 2 more damage. Let's exhaust it. I'm also going to do proof of divinity to give courage token to Remy. So she's got a haste, a courage, and a barrier token, which is great. And then that would have gave me 2 SP, sorry. And then I got to use 2 SP to do my attack. Type of thing. Yeah, so let's do it. So it's going to be double green and a black. Oops. Oh, he's got 8 life left, 1 big hit, and he's going to die. All right, so let's do it. I think that's going to be enough. 15 minus 13 is 2 damage, double shield, 5 damage, double shield, 8 damage. Ooh, I think that's exactly 8 damage. I can exhaust my gun to make these books extra damage, but I don't want to exhaust it if I don't have to. So let me calculate that again to make sure it's right. 15 minus 13 is 2. Double shield here is 5. Double shield here is 8. 8 plus all this, it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 52 plus 8, 60. Boom, that's going to kill him. All right, but it's not going to actually kill him. Just major spoilers now. He's going to die. All right, and what's going to happen is, by the way, I lose my second attack, so let me just take care of that because I have to attack the same target, right? And if the target dies, yeah, against the same target. So this is actually going to flip over. Yeah, it's going to flip over. Now he's going to die. I think it's still going to give me a loot. Yeah. And the brute, the blighted brute is going to come on the field. But I got to change some other things on the field. So let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, a lot of stuff happened. Okay, essentially, you destroy the blight or the terror, and he gets replaced by the brute. All right, now there's a big standee that represents the brute, but I don't like having standees when I'm showing you with the camera up above. You're not going to see it, so I'm just going to represent this model as the brute. All right, pretty simple. It's going to appear exactly where he was. Also, some animates came out of the ground, created some water. That's a bunch of current that's going to try to push us in the water. One of them appeared here, the other one appeared there. So we're going to add them back on the initiative row right after whose turn it was. So it's going to be Patrick. Now, there's also supposed to be a card here to represent the brute. You know, this one's the brute. I'm not going to go in the box just to go get an initiative card. Oh, just as another general note, I did notice an issue I had with the map. I had these three a bit lower down, and I had these two a bit to the left. I don't think it would have changed anything in my playthrough, but just keep that in mind. I'll probably write a note at the start of the video that I had a mistake on the map. Okay, so that was Patrick's turn. I mean, he's set up like this. There's not much else he can do with 1 SP. He already used Blood Toll, so he's done. All right, next, let's do the animate's turn. All right, so starting out with number 1, he's going to do is there somebody adjacent, 1 attack, then move 2 spaces away. Yeah, so this is going to be an attack against Nightingale. So she's going to use her Lonely Mountain ability here to dodge right here. She has her dress, so she can re-roll the dodge if she doesn't like it. Where's my black die? It's right over here. So let's see what I get. 2. That's not bad. 2 plus 12 is going to be 14. So he's going to try to hit me with a 14. It's about 50-50. Well, he missed, which is fantastic because or else he would have attacked me again because of Chains of Perdition. And then after his attack, he just moves away 2 spaces. 1, 2. It just goes farther away. So probably I'm going to try to get these 3 guys to kill one of these animates, whereas these 2 guys are going to try to pound on the brute. All right, so that was 1. Now the other one's going to go. He's going to do a different ability. He's going to do the spell one. All right, which kind of sucks because Zeke, even though he's my mage, his conviction check is horrible. So this is going to hurt. Cast spell 6, prioritizing the person with the lowest conviction value without darkness, inflict darkness. So his casting is a green, so it's going to be 6 plus 9, 15. No way that I get this. So it's going to be, what's my conviction? It's going to be a teal and a white. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, now's probably a good time to use it. He's got the exquisite pendant. I can flip this to pass conviction check. Actually, you know what? I get to roll for it first, I believe. So let me see if I get what was it, 15? Yeah, I failed. Yeah, so let me flip this, pass that conviction check. I don't want to have darkness because now he's going to attack me 2 more times. Actually, maybe 3 more times because of Chains of Perdition. So it says make a 4 attack, then make a 4 attack, and then because of chains, make another attack, maybe. All right, so it's going to be these 2. Now, could I dodge this at all? Yes, I could dodge. I'm going to use my... Actually, it's not going to be so bad for Zeke because he has Hoodie of Deflection. All these range attacks that he's going to suffer, I reduce the damage by 2. All right, but I'm going to dodge the first one just so that Chains of Perdition doesn't go off. Oh, wait, it might go off on the second one. Yeah. First time each turn that he hits. Yeah, he has to miss both attacks for it to not activate. But anyway, let me dodge it. Need to exhaust it. All right, so let's roll the black die. Oh, nice. It's going to be 11 plus 4, 15. So he needs to get a 15 on the first attack. And he got a 12. So that's going to be a miss on the first attack. Actually, I'm in hindered terrain as well. So I get a +1 to that. Either way, he misses. All right, now the second one I cannot dodge unless I use an SP. I'm not going to use the SP to dodge. So it's going to be a, let's see, it's going to be +2, +3. It's going to be a 12. 12 to hit. Let's just see if he gets me. Yeah, he got me. So it's going to be 15 minus 12 is 4. 3. My math sucks. 3. Now each star is 2. So it's going to be 5. And each shield is 1. So 6, 7. So 7 in total. I have no armor, but I do have that hoodie that removes 2. So it's going to be 5 damage in total. Oof, that hurt. I'm at 11 right now. And I'm going to need to heal at some point. I'm probably going to run away so that somebody else can take the damage from these animates. Maybe I'll run her closer. Maybe I'll run Zeke closer this way or something. I don't know. All right, so that's going to be the animate's turn. Just dealt me a ton of damage. Now that's going to be Remy's turn. So she's right over here. Pretty simple. These two characters just going to keep pounding this guy. Now, is there anything we need to note of the Brute? Yeah, every time we deal him damage, he's going to create muck tokens adjacent to him. So it's going to cost us extra SP to do more abilities, all right, which is kind of annoying. Is there an opponent within reach 2? Separate attack against each opponent. Then force 11, push 2. This is the one where we can get pushed into pits. And then otherwise it goes to the end where he pulls everyone. So everything can fall into a pit, all right? All right, so let's give Remy her SP. Okay, so let's start. The thing what she's going to do is, because the muck tokens, she's going to use her SP first before activating her free abilities. So let's spend 3 to do an attack, and I'm going to empower it. So let's do this plus this plus this. All right, so I need a 13 to do some damage. I mean, maybe I shouldn't go here. I'm going to do like the shadows just to go right over here. Just so that when he does his move to move out of the way, he's going to actually no, maybe cornering him in is a good idea. If he pushes us away, yeah, maybe let's corner him in. So let's roll this for damage here, or see if we can hit. Well, I got some good dice and some really bad dice, so I'm going to re-roll that 3. All right. I just need a 5. I think it's like a 60% chance of getting it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's going to be a hit, barely a hit, but I do have a bunch of tokens to use. All right, so this is going to be 13 minus 13, which is 0. All right, but every shield is a damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I have Courage, so Courage is going to be 1 extra shield and a star, which adds +3. So that's going to be 9 damage. Let's go get a 4 and a 5. So I'm going to calculate his life right over here. Okay, so we're at 9. All right, that was my first attack. All right, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck him a knife. I mean, at this point, might as well use all my stuff. So let's use a thing here to chuck him a red knife, red die. So he's going to take this in damage. So that's 7 more. 5, 6, 7. All right. Now I have to add some muck tokens. Put it here. Put it here. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate a few abilities. I'm going to do Friend over Foe, and I'm going to do Blade Work. So Friend over Foe, I'm going to have Patrick attack. Now, unfortunately, his gun is on the very garbage side, so it's just going to be a couple of... Actually, wait. Ooh. Actually, I can have Nightingale attack him instead. But Nightingale is going to roll a... No, I'd rather have the double red. Let's just see if we can deal some damage. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that turned out pretty good. Now, the only problem with Patrick's gun is that... actually, I got lucky. Because of the star, I get to flip this gun back over. Oh, I got really lucky. So it's going to be 16 minus 13 is just 3 damage. That's it. So it's going to be 3 to here, so it's going to be 5. All right, so it's going to be 10. We're at 19 damage. All right, we're doing really good. Now, because the star, like I said, we're going to flip the gun over. Because this is... costs either 2 SP to flip it or get a star. I got really lucky. Star, flip it over. So when Patrick goes, this gun's going to be ready to go. Rock and roll. All right, now, but I did Blade Works, so I do get to attack again. I might as well empower it. So I'm going to use 1 to empower it. Again, these 2 abilities don't cost SP, so that's why I didn't have to pay the extra SP because of the muck. That's why I use my use the SP first. All right, so I did empower it. Now I just want to hit, so my courage doesn't get discarded. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, I'm doing exceptionally well against the boss. 15 minus 13 is 2 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more damage. That's awesome. Just give him a 10 chit here if I can find one. Boom. Let's remove the 2 dice here. Give him another 10. Boom. So So we're at 29 of 80. Is there anything? Oh, because of the sorry, I forgot the courage as well. That's an extra 4 damage. Did I forget it on the first attack as well? I might have, but well, if I forgot, I forgot. Yeah, I think I did, but that's okay. So that was that attack, and now finally, might as well at this point. I'm just going all out trying to kill this guy. I'm gonna use Fight Drive to attack again, and I'll use my last SP to empower it. Boom. So let's see what happens. And that's going to be a 13 on 13. Okay, it's just a hit. So 13, 13, 0. But because of courage, my goal is to just keep hitting because courage is going to keep coming into play because this is an extra 4 damage. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4 from courage. It's going to be 9 more damage. Wow. Okay, I'll turn this into a 3 and give back another 10 shit of damage. Boom. So just like that, let's make this a 2 and this a 5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42. We're past halfway. All right, good job, Remy. Okay, so that's going to be all of Remy's turn. She pretty much exhausted her whole self. We got really lucky. We hit all 3 times, so courage got to stay. Next is going to be, okay, so now it's going to be the Terror's turn, or the Brute's turn. All right, let's see what he's going to do. Oh, another reason I didn't want to attack with the archers, I did forget that he has resistance to ranged attacks, right? So half damage. So it's a good idea that I... Oh, so did I even want to flip my gun around? Yeah, I guess so, because at least with the shotgun I'll attack twice, so even at half damage it'll be fine. So immunity condemn. There you go. So now, is there an opponent within reach 2? Yes. There's going to be 2 people. So it's going to do a separate attack against each opponent within reach 2. So it's going to be double green. Now for, let's do Remy first. So she's going to dodge. She's going to use one of her 10 abilities to dodge. Ninjutsu, I guess. And because the cat suit, she can dodge twice. Or re-roll her dodge, which she definitely will. That's awesome. So it's going to be 4 plus her, I think her base is 12. So it's going to be 16. So let's roll that attack on 16. So that's going to be 10. So that's a miss. All right. Okay, so that was the first attack. Now let's attack with, let's attack Patrick. Now Patrick unfortunately cannot dodge this at all. So he's just going to take this. So this is going to be minus 12. Wow, that's double ones. Snake eyes. All right, so he missed. Okay, done. After that, all opponents hit by the previous attack. Oh, hit by the previous attack are pushed 2 force left. Well, guess what? I wasn't hit. Then continue to the otherwise step. So here you go. Move towards the farthest opponent. Well, he can't move. He's stuck there. All opponents SOI are pulled 4. Doesn't really matter. Pulled 4 or not, nothing's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's out of the SOI. So that's done. So then it says, then make a separate attack against each opponent within reach 2 that has not been dealt damage this turn. So it's going to be another 2 attacks. Now, unfortunately, actually I can re-attack, or sorry, dodge with, but I can't re-roll it. I'm going to re-dodge with the, sorry, this was supposed to be exhausted because I re-rolled it. I'm going to dodge again with this ability here. All right, now I can't counter, but I'm going to use it to dodge. So plus 1, so it's going to be 12 plus 1, 13. Let's see, this minus 13. Ah, there you go. 16 minus 13 is going to be 5. Double shields are plus 3. Oh my god. So it's plus 6. So wait, 16 minus 13 is 3. Plus 6 is 9 damage in total. What's my armor? 1, 2. So I'm going to take 7. Yep, it's going to take 7. That's a lot of damage. So let me take a 5 and a 2. I can find the 2 on the die. Alright, so I just took 7 right there. I think that's it. I did the math right there. Yeah, I think so. And then he's going to do another attack against Patrick. So it's going to be this minus 12. So it's going to be a hit. So it's going to be 13 minus 12, 1. With the double shield is going to be plus 3. It's going to be 4 damage. But remember, he has the ancient full plate that I can reduce any damage by 4. So I'm going to exhaust this and take 0 damage. Patrick's the man. Okay, so that was it for him. So now it's going to be all 3 of my other guys to go. Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's see, Alfie is over here. All right, so game plan here. I just reread the scenario. You just have to kill the Blight Brute, and we're gonna win. So I think I'm gonna just ignore the animates, let them attack me. Maybe I'll just be out of their SOI ability for the darkness. So let me send Alfie closer here. Send a gore shot, and then I'm gonna send Zeke to do the exact same thing. Actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't even have to move. What he might do is just move here, so he's out of the SOI of this animate, so it has to move. But let's just send our spells in, try to take this guy down this turn. So she's gonna go. Let's give her SP. So 3. She's gonna use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, she has to use another SP to move again. So 1, 2. Let's get even closer. So from there, she's gonna do an empowered gore shot. Yeah, let's do a gore shot here. So it's going to be a gray and empowered because I paid for it. So now I'm trying to. Well, his this is actually conviction check is pretty bad. It's actually just a teal and a green. So just roll really high here. Well, there you go. So it's gonna be 11 plus 6, 17. Oh man, I don't even think it's possible for him to get 17. So that's 13, so he's going to get affected, so that's going to be 6 more damage. Boom, I do have to give myself 2 damage for that. Alright, so that was the exhaust for the gore shot. I do have 1 SP left. I didn't move. I can't do anything else with 1 SP, so she's done. Alright, Nightingale's up next. She's over here. The thing is, if she doesn't move from here, she might get pushed into the pit. So let's see if she moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can move base to base with the brute and just chuck it a bunch of arrows so she doesn't get the -1 from shooting through an ally. Yeah, so let's do that. Actually, just thinking about it, maybe I'll move to be 1 space away because I don't want to get a muck token on me when I'm here, which will cost me an extra SP to attack. So maybe I'm going to move right over here. Plus, if I'm right here, when he does his attack of reach 2, he can't attack Nightingale because I'm on the other side type of thing. All right, so let's spend 1 SP to move. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and from here, I mean, I got to remember that the brute is half damage with ranged. All right, so let's attack. Oops, I forgot to unexhaust all their stuff. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so I spent all their stuff. I could actually do, you know, I spent 2 SP to attack. I'm gonna actually do down the masses. So that's gonna allow me to attack the brute and the animate because of my range is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because the arrows. Yeah, let's do that. And plus, I don't get any negatives here. There's no hindered terrain on the way. Yeah, so let me attack the brute first. So it's going to be a green and a red, I believe. Yeah, a green and a red. Let's do that. Well, I missed. There's nothing I can do about it. So that's going to be a miss. Yeah, let's attack the animate now. Try and get a 13 as well. That's going to be another miss, but should I waste my kill the messenger on it? Let me just reread my my weapon here. It says here, after resolving an attack you made, make a range attack against a different target. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, so follow up. So I did down the masses. I did actually forget to exhaust it. Let me do it here. Okay, so that makes me attack 2 different people in my line of sight. So I attacked the big guy, and then I attacked him. All right, now after making this attack, I'm going to exhaust this to make a different attack against a different target. And I'm going to re-attack the brute. All right, but that'll exhaust this. All right, and I get to attack again. And oh, this is going to be an amazing roll because remember, kill the messenger. 4 is the lowest value on that die. Just like that, it's boxcars. All right. I'm also going to do Paradigm Assault because I hit. I'm going to deal with this in a little bit. I just want to see what else I can do. Well, that thing's got no armor. So remember, it's also going to be +3 damage because of my arrows. I think we might just kill him now. So this is going to be 18 minus 13 is 5 damage. All right. Now, double shield is going to be 3. So it's going to be 8 damage. The stars are 3. So 8 plus 6 is going to be 14 damage. 14 damage plus the barbed arrow is going to be 17 damage. And that's it, 17 damage, right? I think I did that right. So let's do another plus 10 shit. Plus 7. 5, 6, 7. So what are we at? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. His health is 80. All right, he's got 15 health left. And I think that's going to be it for Nightingale. There's not much else she can do. I mean, she's got a couple of heal tokens at this point. Let's use them. I'm going to use one on... Who's damaged? I'm going to use one on Remy because she's at 7 damage. And actually, I didn't activate my once per encounter ability yet. Let's do that. Let's activate this. It's going to give me 2 SP. I'm going to give everyone else 1 SP, including my summon, I believe. Okay. And now I can technically attack again. Wait, this is supposed to be exhausted because I used the ability here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, no. Instead of attacking again, I'm going to use the heal token here to heal myself up fully. All right, there you go. All right, so that's it for Nightingale. So let's go Zeke. So now he's almost dead. All right, if Zeke can come in and do his spells, this will end the match. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let me exchange this for a couple of 10 chits. 65. So 15 damage if I gore shot and paralyze and euthanasia. That's going to be 12 damage and he's paralyzed. Then he'll die for sure next turn. Actually, just looking at it, I can even kill him right now. Because of my book, I can flip this to do another spell again. And I have enough to do euthanasia a couple of times, which is 6 plus 6, which is 12, plus this, which is another 2 damage. And I'll still have enough to do Root the Mind with my extra SP. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just go all out. I'm going to pay 4 to do euthanasia twice. And then I'm going to do gore shot. Yeah, so I can destroy him right now. And his conviction check is awful. So hopefully all of these hit. As long as I don't roll skulls, I think we're good. So let's start off with the gore shot. It's going to be a gray and a black. And remember, if I roll 4 books on any of these, it's another 6 damage. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so he's in my SOI. So we're good. So let's roll gore shot. So 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 6 is 9 plus 6 is 15. So he's got to get 15 or he takes 6 damage. And he rolled a 12. So there you go. We're starting off nice. That's 6. I do need to give myself 2 damage for that gore shot. Boom. All right, so good way to start. Now I'm going to do my first euthanasia. Remember, I paid for 2 of them. So first euthanasia is the exact same roll. 9 plus 6, 15. Let's see if he gets 15. He got 13, so no, that's a fail. So that's another 6. Boom, and he's got wilt. All right, and I paid for another one. So now if this one hits, he's dead. On the last one. Why? Why does it have to be the last one? Why? All right, so that's going to give me 3 damage on the absolutely last one. All right, so let me read my book here. Let's see if I'm reading it right. After resolving a spell you cast, so long as that spell didn't have a per encounter or flip condition, which it didn't, cast the same spell again. All right, there you go. So let's cast Euthanasia again. Oh, so now as long as I hit, he will die. Okay, well, there you go. That's a lot better roll. So that's going to be 11 plus 6, 17. I don't even think it's possible for him to get 17. Well, he got 14. And guess what? That's going to be another 6 damage. And I think he's dead. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 83. There you go. 83. His life is 80. Boom. And he's dead. I finally took him out. Okay. So he's not that bad once you have all the uncommon weapons. And remember, read the rulebook. They definitely suggest if you're doing a 2-skull bounty to have your uncommon loot. I tried to do it with common loot and it's almost impossible, especially with all his conviction checks. Everyone just starts falling into pits all over the place and you just start dying. All right, so there you go. That's the full bounty. Let me know how you found it out. It's actually not that bad once you have upgraded items. We'll see you in the next one. Later.